You becoming the character ultimately, dissecting each word that is being played by the playback singer, and that you have to showcase to the audience. But the sad thing is that the number of audience from thousands to have reduced to 5 or 10.
When was it the first time you came in contact with Kathakali?
The day I was born,
So, is this a
I was
family?
born to a family of 6 generations of Kathakali. My great grandfather wrote around 6 Kathakali stories. He was called as Pandit Ramakrishnan. Later, for his children, one was Vellani Narayan Nair, who also wrote 2 or 4 Kathakali stories. After that, all my uncles, my father, everyone was into the field of Kathakali. So, in a nutshell, I can tell that it's been Kathakali that has been a lullaby for my family. And introducing myself, I'm Dr. Ramakrishnan. S. I am the secretary of Natishala Kathakali Vidyalayam, which started in 1983. And we are one of the major players in Kerala. The story is very interesting. Prior to Kathakali, have you heard of Guruvayur temple in Kerala? The Krishna temple. That temple has a ritual of a dance called as Krishnanata. They play the stories of Krishna as a dance form. And there was another form called as Ramanata, which was the stories of Rama. So Krishna, Ata means dance, Atam, dance. Krishna dance, Krishnatam. Rama dance, Ramanatam. The stories are from Bhagavata and Indian epic Ramayana. The tip of Cape Comorin to around Alapi, that was under one king. From there to Guruvayur was under Samurin. That is the place where Kathakali first had its dance. The king of that Kotarakara, he asked Samurin to send these dancers for 5-10 days so that he can see the dance of Vishnu in Dashavatara. Samurin wrote a letter back. The people from the south doesn't have the knowledge to understand this, so I can't send them back. Insulted to the core. It happened in 1653 or something. The king got so frustrated. He called other kings of Kottayam, some literaturists from here and there and all. They started dissecting all the stories and they started writing stories. Kottarakara king went to the recent beach. He sat there and his tears were rolling down. I have the literature. I made the movements from Bharata, Nati Shastra and everything, how the movement should be made. He inculcated Odissi, Kuchipudi, Bharatanatyam, Devadasi Nirta. Everything he doctrined everything, and he made all the characters how to play and all sort of things, how male characters should be, how female characters should perform and everything. Point was that how to sketch them. That was the question. So it was said that from the tides, each character came up to his vision. Krishna came, Rama came, the Bhima came, the lady character came, demon came. Everything came from the tide and he was seeing everything. It was illusion, maybe delusion, delilu, whatever it is. He came back, he made all the drawings, he caricatured that. He sent all his messengers all across the world to make the paints. And he trained the students from the age of 10 to 8. They trained drummers and everything. And within around 8 months, he had the play at Kottarakara temple. And over a period of next 5 years, Kathakali got appreciation from everywhere, all across the south side. And Samurin once asked them to send these people to perform nearby temple. And he sent the people. He sent the people and said in a writing that art cannot be limited to a specific geography. Here is my present for you. That is the way you reply to an insult. Changing into character, which one in a lakh or one in 10,000 can happen. That's the difference that is there. Because if you want to be supreme of something or you want to excel, go par excellence, the basic fact is that you have to read. It's not about reading, you have to research the character you are going to get, the character you are going to perform. There is no character called as small or big. How you perform is the question. There are two aspects. Over a period of time, when you do only one character, you act as a manager, you become a manager. You do all the demonic characters, some sort of things comes to you. But in Kathakali, the fun is that you will be playing one character today, you will not be playing the same character tomorrow. There is a radical shift. Sometimes I go into class and sometimes I shut myself down. And morning for the exam time, we are going and somebody is looking, peeking around the other answer sheet. Sometimes don't do it. Will not be said like that. The demon comes out your own. One day I was just asking, how dare you? And it was like bouncing the rooms to rooms to rooms to room. I was just asking the boy, how dare you? And it was spread all across the campus. I was unaware because it's been 3 days that I have slept. And all the 3 days I was playing Duryodhana and Kijara. I still remember how Chandramana Govindam, if he was alive, he would have turned 95 or 96 now. When his Krishna comes, all the lights will be off. A hanging lantern will be taken in front. There will be 5 to 6 people chanting Krishna name, and the character will be coming. There will be an umbrella behind, and behind that there will be this doop, bati, wana, wobilata. So it's like the aura that Krishna was coming. It is in 89s and 90s. Now I don't see a Krishna like that. Even I can't perform like that. When he comes, it was a Krishna. That was the aura. When Haripad Achan was coming and he screams in the stage, it was Duryodhana. I used to hide inside somewhere. But nowadays, you people don't fear. Because you know that it's only character. All the manifestation is gone. That time we don't have a VFX graphics, a 3D animation. No other things. Only Kathakali in the festival night. That too will be full of thousands of people sitting in front to watch. Nowadays, hardly 5 people come there. See, Navarasa is basically from Natya Shastra of Bharata Muni. Kathakali has not indoctrinated only one book. There is Rasamadhuri, there is Natya Shastra, Natya Sukta. There are several other books Kathakali has depended. The king of emotions is Sringara. Which color gives the pleasantness in your eyes? You are seeing greenery, a lot of greenery. That is the color of love, evergreen love. So Sringara automatically is connected to green. Hasya, mockery, it's pale yellow. Because you are mocking someone, and what will we just lose ourselves? We become pale. That's pale yellow. Karuna, sorrow. What is the color of sorrow? It's almost ash color. because something you burn inside yourself. Raudra, anger is always red in color. That is danger. Sringara, Hasya, Karna, Raudra, Bhayanaga. That is frightening mode or being frightened. You can't stop looking here and there. You are always frightened. All your eye moves will be moving. It's yellow. Being frightened. And then comes Veera. Veera means capturing the world. That is bluish color. Then satire. Satire like repulsion. You are putting your feet in cow dung. What is your reaction? It's brownish color, not a pale yellow or red. So when you act, this color, this essence, everything should come to your mind. Your character should be in your head, brain. And what is the action that you are going to do? Everything should be there. All in 1 microsecond it should come. And you should remember the story that you are playing, the character you are playing, and what is your character itself. And then comes Buddha. That surprise, wow. You are open to a world of high design bags and everything. And it's free to take. Will you take it or not? Yes. You will just simply hug everything and take everything. You will try to take everything. That is white. And the last is Shanta, emotion. That is serenity. What is the emotion serenity? What is the color? There is no color at all. You cannot teach Kama Shastra in this society. Certain characters like Ravana, these are the upholding topmost characters. When you go to the stage as these characters, how to perform when Kijaya sees Panjali, the love, the affection, the karma, the rasa that comes inside him. Not even I want to marry her, but even a touch is enough for me, a night is enough for me. You can't say to your disciple, you have to look her there, you have to look her here, and all sort of things. You can't teach him that. He should be married, he should have gone through all the life through that. So that he can act that. Got the point? Like Ravana sleeping in the lap of Mandodari with his hand on her breast. He is thinking of Sita and waking up and thinking of Sita. One side of his face turns into romance and the other side of his face turns into sorrow. You cannot teach that. You have to experience that. You have to come through that emotions. That's difficult. There is a limit that you can teach. After that, you have to, go through the phase. That's why it takes a lot of time to reach the top characters. You should have sex in your life. You should have karma in your life. You should have sorrows in your life. You should lose your dear ones. You should lose your near ones. You should win. You should lose. After maybe 30, 40, 50, 60 years, you have gone through all the emotions and you reach there. Then your character has this perfection. When you fix your crown, only 1%, 2% of us turns into the character. The rest does it for money. Industrial revolution, people, your great grandparents maybe, or my parents, they stick on to a company, suffering all the insults and everything. They stick on to a job to make the basic Maslow's needs, your food, shelter, and housing and everything. After industrial revolution from 1980s and 1990s to 2002, 2015, the HS perspective of all the people changed, like me and all changed. We had shelter and everything. We wanted standard of living. So we switched jobs which paid us more. And right now, taking your consideration, you are into quality of life. So you don't oblige to anyone. So that is the HR. But Kathakali people, the artists, they don't have this type of thinking or ability to think like that, because from the age of around 13 or 14 he is restricted to the field of the literature in Kathakali, the acting, the exercises and all sort of things. That's it. His world is closed. What will he do in the real world? So his life is entirely bound to a, tied to a rope which can revolve around only in one axis. Kathakali. Kathakali, the artists, we, the performers, are itself the killers of Kathakali. I will record a music. I'll put the CD or USB. There will be 3 or 4 of us. We will be going and playing according to that. You give me crores of rupees, I will not do that, because there are certain lives revolving around me. The troupe will have a percussionist of their own, a singer of their own, who will be not up to a higher level but a medium level people. They earn from this thing. They are laymen. If we are not supporting them and we are making our only profit, then who will support them? But not everyone thinks like that. As an artist, sometimes when we say something to some people, maybe a male, a female, a boy, or a girl, they believe that it is because of our arrogance that we are seeing. See, I will be in a character. Suppose I am fixing my crown and I am standing and I am going to the stage. Somebody comes and touches me. I don't like that. I'll just kick it away, even if it's my father also. Nobody touches me when I am into my character. Would you prefer watching a movie or watching the whole night Kathakali without understanding anything? I play the character because I enjoy. You are sitting there, you are not understanding anything. You have seen Ramayana and Mahabharata in television. Have you ever touched the book Ramayana? Have you ever heard the stories of Mahabharata? This Kathakali artist, he thinks that I am going to stay 3 hours, I am spending my character, everyone is appreciating me. No, bullshit. Really, it doesn't happen. So nowadays, the Kathakali has a trend of starting by 7 o'clock, ending by 10 o'clock. That is convenient for everyone. 2 hours like a movie, you watch and go. So when the time goes on, like there is a saying, when the going gets tougher, the tougher gets going. So changes should be adopted. But to the core, the value should be conserved also. 99.9% of the Kathakali artist doesn't know that Vishnu was stating evolution, which Darwin stated. Simple, Darwin stated from Vishnu Purana itself. Vishnu's 10 avatars: Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Narasimha, Vamana, Parashurama, Sri Rama, Balrama, Sri Krishna, and Kalki. Matsya, life originated in water. Obviously, life originated in water. Kurma, which can sustain water, and underneath the water it can walk also, and in land also. Varaha, mud and land. So transition is happening. Narasimha started killing and eating, half human, half animal. Then comes Vamana, small human beings, Neanderthal man, Paleolithical man. The grasses were so tall that you used to jump and see, so that height increased. Parashurama, the axe in his hand, he started cutting river banks. Sri Rama, societal living started. Balrama, the plow, cultivation, agriculture started. And Krishna, we are obviously Krishna. We are the best strategists. We are the conscious. We know what is right and what is wrong. We know what we want and what we not. We manipulate everything according to us. And Kalki, if world is still for 1 second, the Kalki comes out of me. I want to kill, I want to rage, I want revenge, I want sorrows, I want to enjoy. don't you? There is a chained animal inside all of us.